Roblox, a game where you take control of a little boxy avatar, I mean something like Minecraft, and you run around and interact with other players using player-made content. And with the statistics that I've seen, 60% of the Roblox population is under 18, with the majority of them being under the age, I believe it was 12. And Roblox was just caught in a controversy where they told a player named, I believe it was Schlep, and this player Schlep would go into the game and do things to gather evidence on individuals who are over 18 looking to harm underage people. And the controversy is Roblox sent him a cease and desist letter. With part of that cease and desist letter reading, when users observe inappropriate behavior, we ask if they report it immediately through one of our standard reporting channels. On multiple occasions, we found vigilante groups holding their reports to Roblox until after they had coordinated real-life meetups and built their own social media posts. Waiting to report to Roblox or the relevant authorities means alleged bad actors could potentially remain on the platform longer, leaving the community open to additional risk of harm. The problem is, though, is that this has been happening on Roblox for a very long time. And this user, Schlep, he says that he was abused by an adult on this game when he was underage. And that was a motivating factor for him to start trying to, I guess to say, catch these guys in action and then take that proof and evidence and send it to the local authorities. Now, you tell me, how is that acting as a vigilante? Is he dressing up as a cat and then seeking these guys out and beating them up or tasing them or tying them up and leaving from the police station? No. It's ridiculous. And I watched the interview, well, not so much as an interview, but sort of like a discussion of the controversy publicly. And this conversation included 3 people. The first is David, the CEO of Roblox, Matt, the Chief Safety Officer of Roblox, and Eliza, the Senior Director of Roblox. And these 3 go on to talk about how these vigilante groups have good intentions, but are being harmful and damaging to their community because they are not reporting to them first. The same people, right, who the guy Schlep, the YouTuber Schlep, who went and did things to try and catch bad actors in action, the person who abused him when he was underage did not get banned until years after the fact. And these guys want to get on here and start talking about how they're not vigilantes. Let's get that out the way. They're lying out their teeth, okay? Talking out the sides of their necks. These people going on there doing their job for them are hurting their communities. We all know what that's about. They're hurting their bottom line, their shareholders. And Matt goes on to say that these vigilante groups would set up situations and manipulate situations to make these appear. He basically says they force an interaction that might not have happened. And they go to the authorities before they go to Roblox. Now, tell me, what kind of gall does a company need to have where they will set up a call, make it public, and where they say they should have went to us, Roblox, first, our company, and we should have handled it, and they have no right going to, your local police station, your authorities. And what's even more sickening about this is the greater reaction from the authorities, okay? And that's not to say that, whatever this man Schlep sent, who we sent the evidence to, they didn't act on it. But we have our government right now setting up things for the children, trying to censor the internet, take certain type of content off, like things like Steam, forcing you to show, identification before you go to certain websites. And they're saying they're doing that for the kids. But you got things like situations like this where they can't act, they cannot take action. They announced and went straight to trying to implement. They go and implement the implementations to require you to show your ID before you visit certain websites, and then immediately start acting on it. But they can't fix problems like this. They can't crack down on a company being negligent. It's not even a speculation. It's a fact this is happening. And it's a fact these guys are not doing anything about it. Or at least not much. It's disgusting. It really is. And it makes me angry. On top of that, we got the it's sad that I can't even say it outright. I'm trying to figure out how to spin it so I'm not saying it directly. The fiasco with the island. All this paints us in a disgusting light, the U.S. And I don't say that lightly. It really is just mind-blowing at how nonchalant the powers to be make of these things. Yet they do everything they do it under the guise for their children. And yet do nothing for the children. The same thing with like Twitch. You can go on Twitch right now. How many kids are on Twitch? And look what's on there. Huh? Look how many, people promote on that platform their own OnlyFans. And they know that kids are on there seeing that. They know kids are going to this stuff. And this is the cherry on top. Turkey, Oman, Qatar, and China already banned Roblox. Now, I don't know if this is the reason why, if it's because of, child safety concerns. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what. They saw it and had enough sense to get rid of it. Countries that the U.S. is always claiming they're better than. You mean the U.S. can't get involved and put an end to this? I mean, golly, am I crazy? Honestly, am I overreacting? I'm not. I am not overreacting. This makes no sense. China banned the thing. But in the defense of America, Louisiana, out of all places, did file a lawsuit against Roblox, accusing them of failing to protect kids from can't even say the words here. It's such a... You can say everything else, but you can't talk about these issues. You can always... Anyways, to protect kids from those who want to do harm to them. They're filing a claim saying that Roblox is prioritizing growth and profits over safety. And I guess there are certain games in Roblox that user-created content like Escape to the Island and Diddy Party. I suppose there was a 10-year-old who was abducted after meeting a bad actor from Roblox. This has gotten so much traction that Chris Hansen has chimed in on it. And he said that he is investigating Roblox now. It's just a shame that something like this has gone on for so long, and it's just now gone public because this YouTuber Shrelp got banned for doing what he does. He had to get banned before this get any attention at all. As a community with us in games, and we need to stop putting up with this stuff. This gaming industry is getting ridiculous. So much greed has set in that these companies are putting up with bad actors who want to harm children. This is the gaming industry now. Well, I won't rant anymore. I just really wanted to, make this aware, even if only a few people watch this video. If it's one of you weren't aware of the situation, it makes it entirely worth it. If you're on social media, post about it. Make awareness of it, because get people to get their kids off this game. Sink this company. This company does not deserve to be in business. Kids should not be playing this game. And that's really the point I want to. But anyways, guys, I hope you got something out of this, and if you are able to, I hope you try to participate in the burning of this company and making other people aware so they can pull their kids off the game. Well, I know this is a heated one, but take care in later days.
Testing.